Bang and Olufsen. You hear that name, you instantly think premium and probably expensive. They've been around for ages, almost a century actually, making high-end audio equipment, stuff that looks as good as it sounds, or at least that's the promise. They mix Danish design with audio tech. It's their signature move. So the Beosound A9 5th Gen, it carries that whole legacy. It needs to impress a lot, so this massive box shows up, the Beosound A9 5th General. The packaging itself feels pretty fancy, not over the top, but definitely robust. You know there's something substantial inside. Unboxing it isn't like your typical speaker. It feels more like uncrating an art piece. B&O pays attention to these details. They want the experience to start right here, before you even plug anything in. It sets a certain expectation for sure. First glance at the A9, it's big. It is a statement. That circular design is iconic. You've probably seen it before. It looks less like a speaker, more like a minimalist sculpture, or a satellite dish for audiophiles. The materials look top-notch from the get-go. You can see the wood legs. The fabric cover looks sleek. It definitely makes an impression, a very deliberate, very B&O impression. What's inside the box besides the disc? You get the wooden legs, a power cable, and some basic documentation. Not a ton of extras, but what else do you really need? The focus is clearly on the main unit. The setup seems like it should be simple. Attach legs, plug in, connect, that's the hope anyway. We'll see how that actually goes, but the anticipation to hear it, that's building up already. Let's talk design. The Beosound A9 5th Gen is unique. It's a large circular speaker. It stands on 3 wooden legs. You can get different wood finishes: oak, walnut, black ash. The front cover is fabric, cavadret wool sometimes. Lots of color options there too, so you can match it to your room. It's designed to blend in or stand out depending on your choice. It's very much a furniture piece. The build quality feels excellent, as it should for the price. The outer ring is often aluminum. It feels cool and solid to the touch. The legs are real wood. They feel sturdy and well crafted. Even the fabric cover feels high quality. No cheap plastic vibes here. B&O uses premium materials, and you can tell it all contributes to that luxury feel. This thing is built to last and look good doing it for years. Setting it up physically is easy. You just screw in the 3 legs, no tools needed usually. They just twist into place, then you stand it up. It's big but not ridiculously heavy. One person can manage it. Finding the right spot might be harder because it's a visual piece. You'll want it to look good, not just sound good. Placement matters for both. It's part of the A9's whole deal. Once it's standing, you power it on. The initial software setup is next. You use the Bang & Olufsen app. It guides you through connecting to Wi-Fi. This part is pretty straightforward. The app is fairly polished, which is good to see. Connectivity is key. It supports AirPlay 2, Chromecast is built in, Spotify Connect 2, and Bluetooth, of course, plus Beolink for multi-room setups with other B&O gear. Pretty comprehensive. Under that stylish cover, there's serious tech. The A9 5th Gen has 7 drivers, yes, 7. There's a big 8-inch woofer for bass, 2 3-inch mid-range drivers, 2 1.5-inch full-range drivers, and 2 0.75-inch tweeters for the highs. Each driver has its own dedicated Class D amplifier. That's a lot of power, totaling something like 1,500 watts, depending on how they count. This promises a big, full sound, not just a pretty face. So how does it actually sound? Impressive, very impressive. The sound is rich and detailed, the bass is deep and controlled. It doesn't get muddy, mids are clear, vocals sound natural, highs are crisp without being harsh. It creates a wide soundstage. It can easily fill a large room with sound that feels immersive. It handles different music genres well, from classical to electronic. It's a very capable system. One cool feature is active room compensation. The A9 has built-in microphones. It listens to its surroundings. Then it adjusts the sound to optimize performance for that specific room and its specific placement, whether it's in a corner, against a wall, or out in the open. This makes a noticeable difference. It helps ensure consistent sound, no matter where you put it. A very smart, very useful feature. For daily use, it's pretty user-friendly. You can control playback with touch gestures. Swipe your hand across the top edge to adjust volume. Tap to change tracks or use the B&O app. It also works with Google Assistant, so you can use voice commands if you have a Google Home device. It integrates well enough into a smart home. It's practical for everyday listening, but also sophisticated enough for more focused sessions. Let's list the good stuff. The pros. First, the design is stunning. It's a true statement piece. Second, the sound quality is exceptional. Rich, powerful, and detailed. Third, build quality and materials are top tier, genuinely premium. Fourth, connectivity options are plentiful. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirPlay, Chromecast. Fifth, active room compensation is great. It really works to optimize sound. And it's easy to use overall. Now for the cons. The biggest one? The price. This thing is seriously expensive. No getting around that. It's a luxury item. For some, the size might be an issue. It needs a decent amount of space, both physically and visually. While smart features are there, it's not a smart speaker first like an Echo or Google Home. Its primary focus is sound and design, so don't expect cutting-edge AI tricks built in. So is it worth the eye-watering price? That's the million-dollar question, or well, several $1,000 question. If you're just looking for good sound, you can get great sound for less money, no doubt. But the Beosound A9 isn't just about sound. It's about design, it's about craftsmanship, it's about owning a piece of audio art. It's a lifestyle product, a luxury good. For that specific buyer, it might be. Final thoughts, the Beosound. A 9/5 Gen is undeniably impressive. It delivers on its promise. Art meets acoustics. It sounds fantastic. It looks incredible if you have the budget and you appreciate high-end design as much as high-fidelity audio. Then yes, it could be worth it for you. It's for someone who wants more than just a speaker. They want an icon, like a centerpiece, and the A9 is definitely that.